Do you think when the going gets tough that Daniel maybe doesn't have what you've got?
Has shied away from the challenge in some situations, yeah. And I think sometimes if...
Don't blink. Not for this one. This one, I could bet my house on it. It's going to go the way it's supposed to on the tin. It's really going to be hellfire all the way. Who's going to drop though? We don't know. Let's dissect the face off and we're going to get back to it, all right? Because we're breaking it down right now. Experience, ready to go. Versus, I don't think he's the guy to beat me. They're both confident, you know. Both of them are confident. That's what we like to see. That's why I think it's going to be what it says on the team. This one ain't going to be a dud. It's going to be the real deal. We've got questions to ask about Dubois, but let's listen to the breakdown. So we're going to get to them questions when Wardley asked him and lets him know. Inner demons that Daniel Dubois carries, and it's carried them through a few fights. Started at the Joe Joyce. There was another fight, is it Lorena, where he started badly, did turn that one around. Obviously, he's quit with Usyk as well and the Joe Joyce fight. So he's got the quit in him, you know, but against Hrgovic, he came through the adversity, you know. So them questions are always going to be there for Dubois. So what Dubois turns up? That's the question. If the one turns up against AJ, I think that one does Wardley. If the one who turns up against Joe Joyce might be a different case, you know. But let's see and see what more the toughest fight for Dubois. Not mentally, because mentally the Usyk fight's definitely going to be tougher than this one. But brutally and physically, this might be his toughest fight. You know, that's the thing. Wardley has never been, you know, even if he's hurt, he pushes through. So he's kind of unhurtable at the moment, if you want to say. Dubois been hurt plenty of times and given up. Not knocked out, but given up and been beaten. And heart not there. So, you know, the one thing I've noticed about Dubois is not saying that he's going to go in there and knock him out. You know, he was much more confident when he was talking about Joshua before the pre-fight. With Wardley, he's definitely giving Wardley respect. Because Wardley's showing that you've got to give him respect in there for real. When he's hurt, he still pushes through. He doesn't have the quit in him. Not at all. He fights straight through. So, yeah, we've got to give Wardley his credit there. And Daniel Dubois seems like he's giving it to him. You know, he's giving him that credit, definitely, you know. And they both can definitely knock each other out. And Wardley, he's knocked out most of his opponents, yes. Dubois as well. Wardley's chin's being tested. Dubois, I think Wardley's actually got a better chin than Dubois. But do not mistaken that for what I'm going to say now. Dubois can knock out Wardley. As much as Wardley's been tested, Dubois can definitely knock out Wardley. For sure, he's very, very heavy-handed. He is quicker as well, more agile. So he definitely could knock out Wardley, who I can't see that happening. The only thing is I've just got to question Dubois' mind and heart at this point. Because if Wardley shows a lot of heart in there, that will discourage Dubois. Dubois mentally struggles, I can tell. He's struggled plenty of times in fights. So if you defeat him slyly in the ring, that will break him down for sure. You know, so yeah, the knockout can come from either one. Could come early, could come late. Don't blink. That's why you can't blink on this one, for sure, man. You just definitely can't blink for this one. They had a spar. Dubois got the better of him. Am I surprised? No, because Wardley's a white collar fighter. He came off the road. Dubois has been doing it from much, you know, younger. So he's going to have the amateur and pedigree. We already know that. Wardley has no amateur pedigree. How many fights did he have? I don't know, about 7 or 10 or 11. I can't remember. It was so less. He's a white collar fighter. So when he gets in a ring with, you know, a decent amateur, he's going to school him. But this is 7 years on now. Wardley is not that same guy. Nor was Dubois. So Dubois is probably thinking, I've just got to roll back the years from when you tried it time ago, and I'm just going to put you in his place. But Wardley's going to think, I'm going to prove you wrong this time. And Wardley's admitted it. That's why I like Wardley. He wears his chest at his heart at his chest. You know, he just says how it is. He did get the better of me. That means this time he's not. That's the way the mindset Wardley is, man. Got to big up Wardley for that. Got to big him up for that, definitely. It's going to be messy. Wardley, I could see his face getting a bit thing as well, because he's not scared of the blood. He's always in the bloody fights, that Wardley. I'm telling you. Dubois, though, when he starts getting hurt, I don't think he likes it as much as Wardley. If he starts getting a swollen eye and that, and it starts bleeding, and he starts getting flashbacks from Joe Joyce, his heart could cave in. His heart could give it in like it has before. So many questions for Dubois, none for Wardley. It's going to be a straight bloodbath shootout unless it goes quick and someone's chin gives in. I think Wardley's got a better chin than Dubois. If they go punch for punch, I don't know, because if you get hit with Dubois in the right place, you're going to fall. Even if you're Wardley, man. It's really a 50-50, this one. If you're going for who knocks out who. It's a hard one. It's going to be a bloodbath in there. Definitely.
Straight away, I've not even finished the ending here, Daniel.
Speed, power, strength. You're going to need all of that. And if you could produce that, Dubois, definitely victorious. Speed, power, position. You're going to need all of that. Athleticism, that's going to come into play for Dubois. If you can get that, he could beat Wardley for sure, because Wardley is not fast at all. He's just the heart and the strength and the fire he has. That's what gets him through fights every single time. Wardley, maybe if he shows that Dubois can't knock him down, that could break Dubois' heart, and that's what he might be banking on. And then he could think, I'm just going to blast him out. That's the only option for me that Wardley has. He could, if he blasts him out, doesn't have no other skill to beat Dubois. You know, I'm not going to give my prediction right now because it's not even fight week yet. We've just been released this. So I'm responding to this basically, you know. But it's going to be interesting. So it's going to be a big, big fight. Make sure you do log in. It's going to be a bloodbath. Do not blink for this one. Thanks for joining me on Gooners in Sport. Remember to like, subscribe and share. And I'll see you next time.